Hello, 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 my friends. Good morning from where I'm from. This is early morning. My family's still sleeping and I'm awake. So I decided to repot some of these pepper plants. Now, the main issue I'm having with my pepper plants is I meant to plant one seed per cell, but somehow this cell ended up with 4 seeds and a lot of these other cells ended up empty. What was happening was as I pushed the seed down, the tool I was using to push the seed down, what the seed was sticking to the tool and I didn't know. So I've got some crowdage right there and then some just empty spaces. So my bigger seedlings that are starting to show 2 true leaves, they're going to go into bigger pots. And my tinier little seedlings are going to go into little cups. So these are from Dollar Tree, and these are also from Dollar Tree, and all of them have a drainage hole at the bottom. All right, so I've got these seedlings that I don't have more than one per cell. Oh, this one's starting to pop up. Maybe these are still sprouting. I don't know. That's interesting. Huh. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Maybe I should leave this one. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. But I'm thinking to repot these ones. And definitely these ones for sure. I'm going to start off. I've got 3 different trays, right? So I'm going to start off with this one that's got a lot of crowding. And the ones that have 4 leaves, that's starting to show the true leaves, that's going to go into the bigger pots. And the ones that have 2 leaves are going to go into the littler ones. That's what I'm doing, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to use this handy dandy little tool. This is the culprit that I was pushing down the seeds with. Apparently the seeds were sticking to the tool, and I didn't realize it. Oh, well, that's okay. That's neither here nor there. So I've got my handy dandy little bag of soil. I have a second bag of soil that I have not yet opened. And if this one runs out, then we will do that. Before I continue, one second. Okay. Got this tray. Got this from Dollar Tree. I'm using it for a tray for putting the bigger solo cups in. And you know what? I could put little ones in here too. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to conserve space in my windowsill. Because let's see how many I can fit in here. It's looking like I can fit 9 in here. So I might do 9 big cups and the rest in little cups. So my 9 biggest plants will go in big solo cups, and my smaller ones will go in the little ones. Yeah, we have those. I can fit 9. And then the little cups I'm going to put in this tray. This tray is coming from this set. Okay, my friends, we're figuring this out little by little. Let's go. I need some space. I'm going to move some things around from my messy desk. I've got Easter egg hunt stuff. Oops, sorry. I'm going to move my Easter egg basket. We're going to have our Easter egg hunt today, which is quite exciting, my friends. All right, we're excited about it. Okay. I'm just clearing space, moving things around these parts. All right, we're doing good. Okay, cool. Okay. Just rearranging a little bit. Give me just a second. Cool, we're good. All right. Let's see. My little babies. I'm going to start off with this little cell that has 4, because one of them is going in a big cup. 3 of them are going in little cups. Now, some gardeners, they will purposefully plant multiple seeds and then they will cut and kill the smaller baby. I don't do that. I view every little seedling as my little babies, and if they die, let Mother Nature kill them. I'm not going to be the one to thin out and kill any of my baby seedlings. I'm too emotionally attached to every single seedling. Also, that's a waste of seeds and a waste of resources when I can just separate them out and each one is its own little plant. Hello, Nora is here and she says plants are fun. I agree, Nora. I agree that plants are fun. See, I can just separate out the seedling babies and I don't have to kill any of them. See? There you go. I think I'm going to pot the little ones first because they're lower maintenance. So I've got 3 from this one little cell that have sprouted. And we're going to put some soil in our little cups. A little bit of soil in there. And we're going to put one of our seedlings in there. You know what? I might put the seedling. There we go. And then put the soil. Figuring it out as I go. Good thing I'm doing it over the... There we go. There's my little seedling friends. Say hello to my little friend. All right. Now, both bell pepper plants and tomato plants, you can bury their stems deeper so that they can have a stronger root system, and it helps support the stem more. So there you go. We've got it buried deeper, and it's going to have a successful little life, I believe so. I'm putting it into the little tray like so. All right. Next little baby pepper plants. Going in. This is a teensy tiny little friend. Say hello to my little friend. How many times am I going to make that joke? More times than you can count. All right. I'll try to keep it to myself. All right, we're going to put my little friend in here. And then we are going to put a little bit of little soil around you. Maybe we'll use our littler scoop so we don't want to get the leaves dirty, but we do want to bury that stem pretty well. We don't want to break the stem or any part of the plant, but we are supporting the little friend as he moves into his new little home. There we go. This one's the littlest one, the new little seedling that's recently popped up in that same little cell that had apparently 4 seeds in it. Now 4 plants. So they each need their own space. So there's a little baby planty. Need a baby planty. We've got our next little plant friend with his little roots. We're gonna... I'm just getting soil all over my desk at this point, and that's okay. Thank you for the thumbs up, Nora. All right. So YouTube says I have 0 people watching, but I have 1 like and 1 comment. So I don't know if Nora's still here, but if you're still here, feel free to say hello. I think YouTube sometimes gets the numbers wrong, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me know. And if you're watching the playback, make sure you leave me a comment and a thumbs up so I know you were here. Tell me, do you like gardening? Do you like growing plants, or do you just enjoy entertaining videos? I mean, I just love all my subscribers and viewers. I appreciate every single one of you. Okay. All right. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gently putting soil around my little plant. I'm trying to have it be in the center of the cup and have the soil all around it, and trying to have no soil on the leaves. That's why I'm a little bit blowing it off a tiny bit. Okay. I also compacted the soil a tiny bit around it, just kind of pushing it down. So there we go. There's my little plant number 3. Now, this one is the biggest one and it has some true leaves. So I'm going to put that one in a bigger cup. And if I use up this bag of soil, I've got another one. So I'm just surprised I've gotten this far and I haven't even had to open my second bag of soil, man. Because I've been starting a lot of seedlings in my little... I'm pressing my finger down in the middle of the soil so that I can put my plant down in there. And now I'm going to put more soil around it to support my little buddy. Now this soil is feeling pretty dry. These plants like moist soil. So when I get it upstairs to my kitchen window, I will water the soil. That's why it has a drainage hole, because plants don't want to sit in dry soil. These ones don't. And they don't want to sit in water. They want to sit in moist soil. All right, so I'm pressing down the soil around the sides, being careful not to dirty the leaves and being careful not to break the plant. And that looks like a perfect little repot. I've got some soil on my computer. Let me fix that. Ooh. All right, so there we go. Perfect little repot right there. Little baby planty. All right. Next cell has... Okay. Because I only have 9 that I can repot, I have to decide which one of my bigger plants are going to be repotted. Let's see. Give me my biggest. So we're going to go 1, 2. I'm just going to count how many have true leaves, meaning 4 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kind of 11. I might have to figure it out as I go along. We'll figure it out as we go along. How about that? Okay. I'm just gonna keep putting the big ones in the bigger cups, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, so I'm taking this one that is in 2 cells. I mean, what am I talking about? 2 seeds in 1 cell. And I'm going to scoop them out with this. Trying my best not to injure my little friends. Okay, it doesn't want to scoop out easily. Okay. Awesome. All right, so I removed my 2 little friends. Thankfully, their stems were strong enough for me to pull them out without breaking their stems. Thankful for that. Not trying to kill my baby plants. Trying to give them a long, healthy life, but we've got to be very delicate with them when they're tiny because they are very sensitive. Okay. So I'm putting soil into the cup and apparently onto my sweatshirt on accident. All right. I'm going to break up the clumps of soil. Push down a hole for this little baby planty. And I'm going to transfer over one of these little bell pepper plants. Okay. And I'm pressing the soil around it. And I don't think I need to scoop any more soil in. I'm just kind of compacting it and pushing it down around it. I've got a good amount of soil in here, so I think we're good on that. Oh, little pepper planty, you're doing good. Got some true leaves going. All right, there we go. Sorry. So I keep using the term true leaves. And if you're not a gardener, you might not know what I'm talking about. So, true leaves. When you plant a seed, I'm specifically thinking of any seed really. When you plant a seed, first it grows like a little stem and 2 leaves. Those are just like the little seedling leaves, right? As it continues to grow, it starts to grow other leaves, and those are the true leaves. Those are the leaves that the plant is going to keep. And as it continues to grow, those original 2 leaves that the seedling had will die and break off. So the true leaves are the second and third, and so on and so forth after that, leaves that develop. Now, on some plants, the leaves look different, and on some plants, they look the same. On pepper plants, they look exactly the same as the original 2 leaves. On tomato plants, the new leaf is kind of more fancy than the original 2. So, depending on the plant, the true leaves may look different. Okay. Alrighty. It's good to scoop the soil over the bag because when I spilled just now, spilled directly into the bag. So I'm sticking my finger down the middle to put my little seedling baby into there. Pressing my little baby down very gently. I'm going to compact the soil around it just a tiny bit to make sure I don't dirty the leaves, and I provide support for the little planty that is growing. So there we go. We've got a little bell pepper plant. So I'm wanting to grow in my garden this year. I want to grow 9 tomato plants and like 50 bell pepper plants. Why? Because I so enjoy growing bell peppers, and I discovered the perfect container is they're stackable containers from Aldi, but I don't stack them. So it has basically 3 pots in it, and it's just perfect for growing pepper plants. They just do so well in them. So I'm like, now that I discovered what makes them do well, I want to grow more and more and more and more, lots and lots and lots of pepper plants. We love growing bell peppers. It's fun. All right. These ones, I mean, a lot of my pepper plants are getting bigger, so I'm having to, it's good that I'm repotting them because they needed an upgrade eventually, and the time has come, the walrus said. I'm sticking my finger down in the middle to talk of many things, of shoes and ships and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings, of why the sea is boiling hot, and whether fish have wings. If you've never seen Alice in Wonderland, I probably sound crazy to you. That's an Alice in Wonderland quote. All right, there's our little seedling baby. I'm just pressing down the soil around it to help support our little friend. Now that one, I felt the roots ripping a little bit. So I hope that one doesn't die in the pot, but we're going to just cross our fingers and pray that little baby makes it. Now it's good I'm repotting some of these because they're starting to grow a little bit of mold, which can happen in a damp environment. So it's good that it's getting repotted with new soil. So because that mold can cause diseases in the plants and can kill the plant. So it's good to repot it for that reason too, right? Okay. Next little baby planty. There we go. I was able to dig it out. Perfect. That way that one can for sure not harm the root system. Ooh. Oh, spilled some soil on my shirt. That's okay. That's okay. All right. We're pressing down the soil around the little plant. I'm going to put a little bit more soil around it because I definitely could. I'm going to have to brush off the leaves a little bit. There we go. Okay. That's my little plant, friend. Currently, I have 5 bell pepper plants that are potted in big pots, and I have 3 that are repotted in little pots. Okay. All right. We're going to continue with the bigger cups. All right. I mean, it's good I'm doing this for more than one reason, right? Because these plants are quickly outgrowing their little original cups, and those that are not outgrowing them can stay in little cups. They just need repotted, separated from their conjoined twins over here. Well, not really conjoined, but they're siblings. They don't want to share a bed anymore. They want separate beds. Ooh, I was able to scoop that one out very well. Awesome. I'm going to just keep doing that for each one. Okay. I'm getting better at this each time, I think. So I'm pressing down the soil around it, and I could stand to put a little bit more soil around it too. I'm pressing down the soil around the pepper plant. There we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. This one's my last little baby planty. And this one, it's got true leaves and it's kind of biggish. So we're going to put it in a bigger cup. I got this scoop from Dollar Tree. I got this bag of soil from Walmart. The scoop was $1.25. The bag of soil was $5.50, which is a little bit on the pricey side, but it's quality soil for seed starting, so that's okay. Got my little seedling baby to put down in my soil hole over here. And it needs me to add some more soil around the stem just to bury it deeper to help develop a strong root system and not break the stem. There we go. As the weather starts to shape up, when the weather is cloudy, the wind is not too strong, and it's warm, like 70 degrees outside, 60 to 80 degrees outside, I can start to bring these seedlings that have the true leaves outside for a little bit of hardening off is the term that's used for them to get used to being outside. All right, so all this extra soil is not going to waste, my friend. Oh, no, 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 no. It is going into my bag. Back into my bag for repotting purposes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, flip it upside down. I'm squeezing the little tops to try to get the soil to fall out. And then I will scoop what's left with the scoop. Come on, soil, go out, go out, go out. You know you want to go out. Okay. I'm just amazed how these little seeds can turn into little seedlings and how they can grow up into a plant that develops a bunch of peppers on it. It's amazing to me, man. God has created many amazing things. God is amazing. All right. Sorry, I'm not chit-chatting a lot. I'm just scooping out the soil and getting it out. There we go. So pretty good. Adding it to the other ones that I also did the same with. I'll later rinse these out and save these for next year because I spent $26 for a large seed starting kit. And now I feel like it was a ripoff, but I didn't know the lights weren't going to work. I didn't know it didn't come with fans. I thought it came with fans. I didn't understand what all I was getting. It's okay. So that's neither here nor there. We're going to keep our money's worth here. I'm going to add this to my stock right here. All right. I'm going to do this tray next. These are my 2 trays. I'm hesitant about this one because this one has a brand new little seedling and it makes me wonder if 3 of these cells have seeds that will later sprout. It's hard to know, man. Or 4 of these. Hard to know. But I think the time has come for repotting. Kind of like it or not. If you didn't sprout by now, you missed your chance. Okay. I've got 2 cups left. So I'm going to repot the biggest 2, but I've got 3 that are the same size. I've got 2 that are the same size. This one's definitely the biggest. Okay. We're figuring it out. I'm just going to go ahead and get started and see what happens. How about that? We're going to fill the cup with soil. All right. I'm pressing my finger down in the middle. And I'm going to scoop out the biggest of the seedlings. Put it into it. Hello, big brother. You're a good example to the others. So we're going to give you a bigger bed, bigger bedroom. How about that? You were stuck in there, huh? Well, I scooped out the soil, but I didn't scoop out the plant. So we're going to pull out the plant. Oh, I think it was outgrowing its home. It was holding on. It was growing out of the hole at the bottom. So definitely ready to be repotted into a bigger home. So you have more space for your roots and you don't become root bound. Does that sound like a good idea, my little friendy? All right. Pressing down the soil all around it. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Last big cup. So we're just going to go with the biggest of the seedlings that's left. And then the other ones are going to go in little cups, I think. I don't know. We're figuring it out, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm figuring it out. Okay. I'm breaking up the little soil. I'm going to get some more. Then I'm pressing down a hole in the middle. Okay. And I'm looking in here to see which one is the biggest. This one's the biggest right here. Meaning it has the biggest leaves. Oh, good. I was able to scoop it out. Yay, yay, yay. That's always nice. Less likely to rip any roots or stems that way. All right. We're looking good. Pressing the soil down around the little baby. Gonna put just a tiny bit more soil around it. Just to support our little friendy. There we go. Hopefully we can have lots of successful pepper plants here. Now, pepper starter plants are about $3 each if you get them cheap. And a seed packet can be 25 cents for a bunch of seeds. Or you could just save seeds from peppers from last year like I did as well. There we go. There's the little baby. So let's take a look at all our little friends. Looking good in there. Awesome. I love it. Okay. I've got more babies that need cups. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to transplant the littlest ones into here because I've not yet decided what to do with the biggest ones. We're still deciding. So I'm going to put a little bit of soil in here. A little bit fills it up pretty quick. All right. I'm pressing my finger down in it. Make a spot for the little plant. I'm getting my littlest brand new sprouted seedling out of there. And I'm transplanting it into the new cup. Oh, and I'm worried about it. Okay, there we go. I don't want to cover it up. I want to support it. Pressing the soil down around it. I hope this new little seedling makes it. We're going to find out later, I suppose. But it seems like it's doing fine. We're going to put that over here. I don't know, guys. All right. Second smallest is going in the next one. Okay. Pressing my finger down to make a pit to put the next little baby in. And scoop the baby out with my little scoop. Ha ha ha. It was a successful scoop of the baby. The baby in the soil. No. Ah. We want to put the baby in deeper than that, so we're going to support it. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. There's my little seedling baby. Looking good. Looks like he wants to talk. Hey guys, how you doing? All right, cool. Those sound effects mean that I spilled some soil. That little cup that I set in here fell over and spilled just a bit. So I'm going to dump that soil into here. I'm going to put a tiny bit more soil in this little cup, and we're good. We're good. It's not too much spilled, just a little bitsies. There you go, baby. Whoop. Soil went on the baby's head. Blow the baby's head off. All right, cool. We're good. Compacting the soil around it. And we are good to go. All right. Good to go. Putting the cups back into the tray. There we go. All right. So I currently have 5 out of 6 in this tray. And I'm going to look over here at my next smallest one. I'm going to repot this one right here. Oh. So. I'm running out of window space is a dilemma I have. Is I want to grow a ton of plants and I don't have a huge window. And I don't have other places I can keep seedlings, so figuring it out. Okay. I successfully scooped out a baby. Do other gardeners refer to them as babies? No, they refer to them as seedlings. Do some gardeners refer to them as babies? I'm willing to bet they do. These little plants are my babies. I feel like the plants are my children. And then when they have little bell peppers, when they grow bell peppers, I think of it as eating my grandchildren. And somehow that's not morbid. I don't know. Good job. You had a baby and it's delicious. Now go make some more for Grandma. That sounds really creepy, but good thing I'm talking about plants, not people, right? All right. And with pepper plants, the more you harvest the peppers, the more they're going to grow flowers and grow more peppers. That's true about a lot of plants. The more you harvest, the more they produce. Because if you don't harvest, they don't keep making more. They're like, oh, I did my job. Okay. We have 6 repotted little frenzies. I'm going to unstack the tray so I can have another tray to put cups into. And we're going to keep doing our thing, repotting these little plants. I'm glad that I continued buying these cups from Dollar Tree because I prefer having individual cups. They're just easier to work with than these whole tray sets. I'm not a fan. All right. Pressing my finger way down into the soil to make a pit to put the seedling baby into. I'm scooping out the baby. Oh no. Did I get the baby? It was a successful scoop, which is always nice. I'm going to put the baby into the pit. That sounds weird, right? Put the baby in the pit. Not good advice in other situations, but in this one, it's actually a good advice. Pressing the soil down around the baby planty. And there we have a little. I'm going to put a tiny bit more soil around it. Probably not needed, but helpful. Blowing the soil off the leaves because leaves on the soil on the leaves can cause disease in the future. All right, there's a repotted little baby that's going to have a good root system to support it. Now, are these considered leggy? I mean, kind of. Some of them are. But not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. And I haven't used any grow lights for these. They've just been in my kitchen window. I bought a grow light, but I haven't used it yet because they've been doing well with the sunshine. And I have like a light far above them that I turn on. But really, it's the sunshine, I think, that's helping them not be too leggy. Okay. Pushed my finger down in there, made a little pit. I'm going to get another baby, scoop a baby up. Well, I scooped out soil and the baby didn't come, so let's try that again. The baby doesn't want to come out. That means it's got deep roots. We got it! All right, we're going to put our baby in the pit. Again, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? All right. I put some soil in there. I'm moving it to the middle. I'm going to put some more soil on this side. There we go. Pressing down the soil. Yep. Gonna put some more soil around it. Okay. There we go. Little baby in a cup. Little baby in a cup. How about that? I don't know. Everything I'm saying sounds weird today, but it is early in the morning. Okay. Putting soil into my cup. Pressing my finger down, making a pit. Got a pit. Scooping up a baby and bobbing him on the head. No, that's scooping up the field mice. Scooping up the field mice and bobbing them on the head. That's little bunny foo-foo, in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bobbing them on the head. Along came the good old fairy and said, little bunny foo-foo, I'm ashamed of you. If you don't stop scooping up those field mice and bobbing them on the head, I'm going to turn you into a goon. Stories my babysitter told me as a little kid that I still remember. I was like, what is a goon? What is that fairy doing in the forest? Nobody knows. Maybe somebody built her a fairy garden. This video is random. If you like random videos, give me a thumbs up. If you're learning something new, give me a thumbs up. If you're watching to this point, you get a thumbs up, man. There's your thumbs up. All right. There's my little baby planty doing very well. I didn't bury that one deep enough, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers, little planty. All right. Next one. Stretching my back. We've got our soil. We've got our hole. We're going to get our little scoopy. Get the baby. Oh, we scooped the baby successfully. That's always good. We're going to put the baby down in there and put some more soil around him. That one I did a lot better job of putting him in there deeply, so that was good. Good. All right. There we go. This other one really needs to be in a bigger cup. I'll come back to that one. I'll think about that. This is the last one in here, but it's starting to grow true leaves, and I want to put it in a bigger cup. I'm just going to put it in a bigger cup. So here we are. It told me what it needs. It doesn't want a little cup. It wants a big cup because it's growing true leaves, so it's getting a bigger cup. Mama gives the baby what the baby needs. All right. Pushing my finger down, making a little pit for the baby. And scoop the baby up. This one's more like a toddler. Growing some true leaves over here. Scooped up the baby. All right, and put the baby down in the hole. Sounds weird putting a baby in a hole, but it is what it is. Gonna add some soil around the baby. I'm also trying to keep the plant in the middle of the cup, which is hard to do, and I've not been totally successful, but better than having it on the sides. All right. Middle-ish. How about that? There we go. There's the little friend. Okay. Okay. So this tray is empty. I'm going to empty the soil. I'm going to put the bigger, you know what? I'm going to put the bigger cups into here. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. If you ever watch Peg Plus Cat, then you'll know this song. Problem solved. Problem is solved. We solved the problem. Now everything is awesome. Problem solved. If you've seen Peg Plus Cat, give me a thumbs up. If you've never seen it, also give me a thumbs up. How about that? All right. Trying to get this little maybe all the soil out so we can get our money's worth for our $5 bag of soil. I'm not wasting soil. The soil cost me money. It's not free soil. So I'm going to keep my soil that I paid for. All right. Where did the scoop disappear to? Nobody knows. I buried it in the soil bag. There we go. Got it. I love this little scoop. It's a good one. But if you don't have a scoop like this, you could use a teaspoon. Pretty much the same thing almost. Almost. There we go. Cleaned out my penny, every penny of my soil, because I want my money back. If I paid for something, I want my money's worth, right? Got soil all over my desk. Just little crumsies everywhere. All right. Okay, we're good. All right, here we go. Last tray. So I started off with 3 trays. I have now transplanted 9 plus 6 plus 4 plus 1. So 15, 19, 20. So I've transplanted 20. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to do. I'm going to put the ones with true leaves into big cups. And they're going to be friends with this one that just fell over. You weren't supposed to fall over. You need some friends to be beside you to keep you from falling down. Okay, my little planty is okay. I probably shouldn't lift him up when he doesn't have friends beside him. Let's get him some friends. All right, we're gonna get him some friends. Say hello to my little friend. I'm running out of these little cups. By that I mean, okay, I'm calling this a little cup, even though because it's compared to this one. So some of them are gonna be in these ones, I guess. So I've got tiny cups, I've got little cups, and I've got big cups. Is what it is. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna see how these fit in the tray. Not great, not wonderful, not loving it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't have any more little red solo cups. Okay, well, we're gonna figure it out. That's okay. All right. We're gonna fill up our cup with soil. We're going to make a pit with our finger. We're gonna pick out the biggest and most successful of our planty friends. And it doesn't want to scoop out. And we successfully scooped him out. Yay, best day ever. We're going to put him into his little pit. Very good. That was a good transfer. We're going to add a little bit more soil around it. Okay. So many kids in our house. Okay. So many kids in our house. What movie is that from? We say that quote a lot at my house. Okay. So many kids in our house. That is from the movie Encanto. We say that a lot at my house. Well, we used to. We don't really say it that much anymore, but for a while we would say it a lot. Anytime somebody says okay. Okay. Alrighty. I want to put I want 2 more cups for here because I have 4 out of 6. I would like 2 more cups. So I'm going to pick my littlest seedlings, put them into little baby cups like this. Oh, I'm going to fill one up with soil. All right. Putting my finger in it to make a pit. I'm going to pick my littlest baby. I'm going to scoop out my tiny little baby. Come on, baby. It was a successful scoop. It almost wasn't, but then it was. And we're going to transfer our baby into this little pit. Alrighty. Pressing down the soil. And we're going to use a scooper and add it to it. Pressing down the soil. Okay. Blowing off the soil off the leaves. Pressing down the soil. There we go. That's our little friendy. Okay. And we're going to do another one. Okay. I'm going to make a pit with my finger. I'm going to scoop up a little baby. put it into the hole. That wasn't very deep. Oh, now it's deep. No. Okay. We want to be careful not to break the stem at all as we compact the soil around it. I'm going to put a tiny bit more soil around it. This one has very moist soil, so it doesn't need to be moistened any more than that. Okay. Cool. We're good. All right, there's our little plant friend. So we've got these trays looking like this. All right. So I'm looking at I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with my life. Okay. So I've got 3 plants left. One of them needs to be put in a big cup. They could all be put in big cups, really. But the big cups aren't fitting so well together with these other cups, so I'm not sure. See, okay, I'll show you my dilemma. I've got these cups, and I could maybe fit one big friend with it, but it's not fitting great. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I could fit one in there, I guess, if I have to. It doesn't look great. We're just gonna make do with what we have. I was thinking I want to go to Dollar Tree and buy more of the smaller red cups, and I'm like, no, use what you have. Save money. Come on, make it work. Make it happen. We are almost out of this bag of soil. This bag of soil, we are at the last crumbs. God, I'm still counting my blessings. All that you've done in my life. Okay, we're finishing up our bag of soil. Because remember, we have another bag, so that's okay. I was smart to buy 2 bags of soil because we're going to need both eventually. I knew that if I didn't use them for my seedlings that I would use them in my containers, you know. So soil is useful. I poured it into an empty cup so that I can then pour it into this one. All right, well, we're going to put our biggest seedling into our huge cup. Make it happen. This one needs rescued from moldy soil anyway. So, successful scoop. Putting it down deep. And actually, I'm going to have to open a new bag of soil. Yeah. Whoop, sorry about that noise. My chair on the ground. This is the soil I've been using. Handy dandy bag of soil. The other one I just tore it all the way open. And this one I'm just cutting it that much so that if it spills, it won't be as much that spills, you know what I mean? Okay. And I can always cut it open more later as the bag gets lower and lower. Okay, 1 second. Got some soil on the leaves. I gotta help the baby out. Blow the soil off of our leaves here. There's still soil on the baby. Help the baby. The baby doesn't want soil. There we go. Got it. I'm pressing down the soil around the baby. Looking good, baby. Okay. So the other two plants, I'm going to put in big cups as well because they're big plants. They're not tiny. I mean, they're medium. One of them's starting to grow true leaves already. So we're going to just put them in the big cups. Hope for the best. I like how this scoop fits perfectly into the cup. That's kind of nice. Alrighty, tidy. So we've got this one. Gonna press my finger down in there. Scoop out a baby. That was a successful baby scoop. Well, we have successfully transplanted all but one of our seedlings, so we're getting there. We're getting to the end. Okay. There we go. Lovely. Last but not least, this little baby. It's so funny because he's the same size as some of the ones that are the little cups, but they're all going to have to be moved up at some point. So this one's just moving up to the bigger room as a toddler as well. Might as well, right? Putting the baby down in the hole. Sounds weird to say that, but you know what I mean. All right. Awesome. Okay. So there we have that. So all of my pepper plants have been repotted. I'll show them to you carefully. So we have my biggest ones, which look awesome in there. They're loving their new homes. We have some of our littlest ones who are doing great in their new little baby cups. And then we have these medium ones right here that are doing well as well. I'm going to move those to my office, and then I'm probably going to make another video of putting some gladiolus bulbs into some cups. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.